Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing? Today, I want to refresh a 35-year-old Nativity Stable that my husband gifted me early in our marriage, and we got married in the month of December, and one of our wedding gifts was a really nice nativity scene, but I didn't have a backdrop or a stable for it, and he saw a gentleman down, I think in Simi Valley or Moore Park, driving by a house one day, and his garage door was open, and he saw these in the garage, stopped, asked if they were for sale, and he picked one up and bought one for me. It was all wood at the time, and I think this moss is very, very old. It looks weathered, and I'll show you when I set it up and give it a refresh. He drilled a hole in the back to put one of these lights in, so the stable would light up. So I'll show it to you as soon as I'm finished putting some fresh moss on it. And then I am planting up this basket that I picked up at Judy's, if you're local here in Fresno. She was having a big summer sale, and I picked this up half off, and I thought I'd plant it up full of Amaryllis. I think I'm going to use this moss, the preserved moss, for my nativity stable. This doesn't have a name on it, but I'm going to use this moss to top dress the Amaryllis. When my mom had bark in her flower beds, this was down in Ventura County, Santa Paula area, I just pulled some bark from the flower beds and glued it on the side, and slowly but surely it's come off. And I don't think I'm going to put any kind of bark on it today. I think I'm just going to cover the sides with moss as well. What I planted was 1 apple blossom, 3 Minerva, and 1 red lion. I would like to invest in really expensive Amaryllis bulbs, but this is my first time ever planting them for myself. Normally I buy just one for my mom. It was her husband's favorite flower during the holidays, and I gift her one. So I've planted one and given it away, but I've never cared for them. So until I know I can be successful on my own, I paid only $6.98 at, I think it was either Lowe's or Home Depot. I think this was Home Depot. What I did with the basket is lined it. I just folded a leaf bag. You know, we have so many leaves here during the winter that they never fit all in the trash can, so we have to bag them up in leaf bags until we can get them in the trash can. And so I just folded that on top of each other, and I added soil that was already moistened because I don't really want to water this much. I don't think they need a lot of water. We'll see. I don't run the heater much. It doesn't get very cold here that would justify me needing to run the heater in our house, but it's still dry here. So I don't want the soil to dry out too much, but I don't think I'm going to need to water it as much as I need to for my summer plants. And then I just added some moss on top. I do have some pine cones that I might put in here. I'm not sure yet. I kind of want to place it on the counter and see how I like it, and if so, I'll show you where it is I'm going to put it in the house. So I'm going to clean everything up, and I'm going to start on our stable. So before I put the moss on, I wanted to let you know that off camera, my husband came in with the scraper and got the glue off. I was trying, and I don't think I was putting enough pressure on it. I think I was afraid to ruin the wood. I don't want to ruin the stable. So he just turned the camera off and got the glue off for me. So I wanted him to get a close-up of it. For those of you who are handy or who have someone in your family that could build one, I wanted to get a close-up of it without the moss on it. The width of the stable is 18 inches. The height is 18 inches. The length of each roof line, if you want to call it, was it 16? This was 16, and then this is 6 inches wide. So 18 by 18, 16, and then this is 6. So I didn't know if he wanted to, oh, and then on the back, I wanted to just show you, this is where he kind of carved or drilled out a hole, if you will, so I could put this light in. And I do that every year. I always take it out. And then I connect it to one of those steppers. Aren't those things the most handiest around? And then you just have to step on it, and every evening when I want to turn them on during the season. I just wanted to show that to you real quick before I put the moss on. I really like how this turned out. I almost used it in an entire bag of moss. I'll put the size of the bag that I used. And I do need to clean up the hay a little bit. My husband wants to stain or do a little bit something different to the inside of the stable. I'm not sure yet what we're gonna do. I kind of like it the way it is right now. But we'll see. I'll go set it up inside, and so I can show you what it looks like with the nativity scene all set up next to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season, and we'll see you soon. Bye.